Hey, it's George. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I felt the need to share with you my top 10 essentials to be hot in 2025. This is so random of me, and I typically don't do videos that are, well, life coaching or advisory, but I feel the need to get into this because I'm at the age where I've lived about 10 different lives. Very unique ones, very challenging, and very, I've learned a lot. So I feel like I could help out a lot of people in certain departments. And when it comes to being confident, that is something that I, obviously have my challenges, but for the most part, I'm typically a very confident guy. I'm a firm believer that everyone has the opportunity to be the best possible version of themselves that they can be. And clearly there's obstacles that each individual person faces with life and such, but my goal is to help out as much as I can. And 2025, I want to start this venture where I just give advice and come on here, chat, and hopefully help, if not anyone out, just one person. That would mean a lot to me. And I'm going to discuss today 10 things that you can incorporate within your life to improve it. And these are things that are not going to cost, if any, money. And they're really just going to take time, energy, and dedication, and consistency, of course. That is a major key factor. So I'm going to get into these things, and this is going to be fun. Grab yourself a snack, perhaps a drink, and keep on watching. Before I do start, let me just say these are things that I find helpful in my life and things that really help out not just my physical appearance, but my mentality, my health, and my perspective and outlook on life. So I just want to make sure I clarify that these are things that are helpful for me. But we're going to start this off with the obvious, and that is health and fitness. Health and fitness is something that is super important to me. And it's not just because of superficial reasons. Obviously, we all want to be at a certain type of, body shape. And that's the thing, everyone's body is different. So seeing all these different influencers and stuff online talking about their fitness game, it really varies because everyone is so unique and different to their regimen and how they build muscle or lose fat or really whatever your goal is. So as long as you're taking the time to really put the energy and effort into your fitness and your health, physically, you will over time see difference, but you will feel so good. And for me, working out, it's not just about, being in my best shape. I also use it as my mechanism of anxiety. So it really helps me relieve stress, and kind of in a way, this sounds a little unhinged, but if I'm ever feeling a sense of out of controlness in my life and I need to feel grounded or sometimes life gets carried away and we don't have any control of what's going on around us. But what we do have control over is, for the most part, our well-being. So going to the gym is something that really just mentally helps me focus, gets me in shape, and makes me feel like a great version of myself. And it does take dedication, time, consistency. Obviously, diet goes into this as well. So when I'm talking about health, it's not just about getting up and doing cardio or lifting weights. What we put into our body is so important, and it definitely is a major factor when it comes to how our body is shaped. Let's face it, it's a fact. So what I do and what I have done throughout the years is just over time, I would gradually cut the amount of sugar that I intake or the amount of dairy. Just things like that I would limit, and it has made a tremendous impact on my life. Also, I do take apple cider vinegar, and I'm a firm believer that apple cider vinegar helps out with any type of inflammation or the gut region. It does help out so much, and fiber as well. So there's little things like that I definitely would recommend. But if you want a dedicated type of fitness and health video, maybe I'll do that later on. Fashion is automatically going to make you so much hotter. When you put on a piece of clothing that people can tell you're confident wearing, that is such an appealing characteristic. Even if the person is not wearing an outfit that I personally find my style or something that I would want to wear, if they're rocking it with confidence and they feel good, sometimes I'm all right, maybe I do like this fit. But that's really what matters. Experiment with fashion, guys. Being creative with what you put on your body, it's a self-reflection of how you feel about yourself. You are your canvas. At the end of the day, literally what people see is a representation of what's going on here. okay? So if you're looking a mess, personally, when I see somebody looking, abrupt, I'm like, oh gosh, they're probably not doing well. They're probably going through something. Let's have patience and kindness for them. But I guess that's judging. I don't know. Maybe some people just don't care. Some people have certain values, and that's the thing. But this video is about being hot. So if you want to be hot, how you present yourself is so important. People say dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have. And I have done that my entire life. I always dress for the next chapter of 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝐵. I dress for how I want my future self, like the upgraded version of me to be, pretty much. So have fun with fashion, experiment. I'm not saying go out there and wear a crop top or anything like that, but get outside your comfort zone. It is so empowering and you will feel amazing. Skincare, skincare, skincare. It is the ultimate form of self-care. Literally, as long as you have a regimen or routine, I don't care if you're slapping on a moisturizer before you go to bed, as long as you're washing your face and doing some type of preparation to have healthy skin, that is so important. You will feel amazing. It's not even just about like anti-aging, but that little moment in time that you dedicate to yourself in a day to do your self-care. That is such a great feeling. Clearly, we all strive for like a more youthful glow and appearance, but when I'm saying skincare, I'm not just talking about like anti-aging. I'm sincerely just saying, take that time to pamper yourself. You are like your ultimate priority in life. Like obviously we have friends, we have family, we have loved ones, but you're your number one, okay? So doing skincare is just taking that time for yourself, whether you have your favorite music playing while you do your skincare, a podcast, or silence. Like take that time to just absorb your own energy and take care of yourself. It just feels so good. It's empowering. And I have my morning and nighttime routine throughout the day. I do a little few spritzes here and there sometimes with rose oil. Hot people have boundaries. Have boundaries. Do not let people in your life that do not appreciate you, value your time, or just overall deserve your company. Like there's people out there that I would way prefer to not be in a room with. And I've learned this past year that I couldn't even go to my Christmas/birthday dinner at my family's house because it was a family friend that I did not want to be around. And although my family was like, well, we'll uninvite him, but it's gonna be uncomfortable. They were so worried about their uninviting somebody versus me being there that I was like, you know what, don't worry about it. I don't want to be around this person. This is a very difficult, time giving up my holiday, but we really need to set our boundaries and protect our peace and energy. That is so important. The less you surround yourself around things that don't make you happy or cause stress, the better you will feel. And it's as simple as that. Hot people have hobbies, all right? Get a hobby. Do something with your free time that will inspire you or make you feel like you're doing something accomplishing. You know what I mean? Clearly there's many variations of hobbies. Video games, doing something artistically, hiking, reading, working out, collecting stuff, thrift shopping. There's so many different hobbies that it is really up to you, whatever catches your interest. But a hobby is something that will bring you joy. And the amount of hobbies that I have, and even just like collecting things, is overwhelming, but it brings me happiness. I love to, one of my best hobbies that I do is antique shopping and vintage shopping. And if there's a day where I'm not feeling the best and I want to take my mind off things, aside from going to the gym, you can catch me walking a thrift store. It's as simple as that. It just brings me joy. I love browsing and the hunts for things, but collecting cards, there's so many variations of hobbies, but I feel like everyone needs to have something that brings them happiness. You know what I mean? Life isn't just about waking up, going to work, and calling it a day. We need stuff to look forward to. You know what's hot? Being organized. Being organized is such a clarity for your mental health and also for making life easier. Like, I like to put my things in certain places. Everything that I own has a home. So what I recommend is start off by organizing things that you need every single day, whether it's your socks, your grooming products, your shoes, anything that you go to reach for every single day. As long as it has a home and a place, you will just make it through life so much easier. You'll be less late to places. You will just have and feel a sense of relief and easiness. We want to be more sufficient with life. Life is short the way it is. So the more organized we are and the more we have things together, not even just physical things, but also like your time and your dates and events that are coming up. Use your calendar. I need to use my calendar more on my phone. I feel like I've really slacked with it the past year, but I used to be super amazing at just like keeping tabs of like what's up and coming and events that I'm going to and whatnot. So I feel like just being organized with physical things and also just time in general is so important, and it's so hot. Personally, one of the things that I find the hottest is a person that is well informed, whether it's about the political climates, about history, about something that they are passionate about. Being informed is sexy. I love when somebody has a passion for anything, honestly. It's when you sense that somebody actually has care about something, it is one of those characteristics that's like, okay, I don't really give a flying F about gymnastics or tennis or something like that, but they do, and they have a lot of appreciation for this. So that's kind of cool. I actually maybe I should look into it more. You know what I mean? Most importantly for me, when I talk about being informed, I think about politics and the current political climate. What is going on in the world is just crazy. Not even just in the United States, but everywhere in this, this planet that we live in and we call home. So I think it's super important to be informed about what is going on around us, and whether it's local news or worldwide news or just any type of news source that is not spewing fake and genuine hatred. That is so important. So there's so many podcasts out there and talk shows and networks that we can listen to help us be more informed, but being informed is such a hot characteristic and important. Hair is one of those things that you either have it or you don't. And I am fortunate at my age to have my hair still. Before I discuss the next topic, I have hair. I have lots of it. I have too much of it. I need a haircut. It's been 3 months, and it's untamed. It is practically bedhead at the moment, but it's there. It's messy, which is exactly why I'm throwing on a hat. So I take care of it. I use minoxidil, I take biotin gummies, and I use a red light therapy device. I do everything in my power to possibly hang on to what hair I have left. My genes in my family, it is not well for the men's disease. They do not all have their hair, and I am holding on to every possible strand that I have. So what I would like to say is, if you have hair, take care of it. Okay, don't get yourself a 3-in-1 shampoo, because you're just destroying your scalp, killing every hair follicle that you possibly have, and you're doing the damage. Also, to the men's out there that are balding, own it. All right, own it. Get rid of it. Okay, just be baldy. All right, that is so much hotter than whatever Bart Simpson has. I think you know that too, but it's sad. It's a sad truth, and I don't even want to talk about that for me, but when it happens, it's all coming off. Unfortunately, I can grow a beard, so I have some type of, fuzziness going on here, but that is definitely one of those things that I feel like a lot of men don't really talk enough about. If it is, if your hair is parted in ways, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Pop people have bags. Get yourself a bag. It is not for women. Bags don't have genders, you weirdo. Okay, they're not just for ladies. Anyone can have a bag. There are far too many things that I need in my life, in my travels throughout the day, that I do not want to stuff my pockets for. A stuffy pocket is not cute. Nobody wants to see somebody with you know, the bulge in the pocket. So, you know, do what you gotta do. I literally carry everything. My eye drops, business cards. I have my gum. I have, not me doing what's in my bag, antibacterial. I have, let's see, cologne. I also have my AirPods. Literally everything that you need on your body could fit in a bag. Get yourself a decent sized bag and rock it, okay? You'll thank me. I've been saying this for years on this channel, but seriously, like, life is too short to have to worry about, oh, that's too feminine, I can't wear a bag.
Don't be rude. Are you kidding me?
Lastly, what is hot, and this is a hot take, but I think that you should explore your, because, well, life is way too short. Have fun, be safe, make good choices, but I used to be the type of person where it was just black and white, and I was so judgmental of people that really experimented. And I don't want to get too much on this topic because I don't want to get demonetized or anything, but just have fun with life. Once you're feeling good about yourself, have the opportunity to just explore. And if there's something that you're into specifically, like fetish wise, or a kink that may turn you on, life is too short to not act on it. So as long as it's healthy and it is something that is not going to cause anyone harm and there's consent, that's really all that matters. But have fun, you know? Like, there's even people that are afraid to put on a ring. That is insane. Put it on, especially if you're having difficulties in the department of staying, you know? So this is definitely a topic I've never discussed on my channel, and it's kind of like weird and liberating to talk about this, but 2025, this is gonna be a fun year and I'm super excited. But yeah, that is my list of 10 essential, crucial, important things that will help boost your confidence, your happiness, your self-love, and just make life more enjoyable. Hopefully you enjoyed this little hangout sesh, these tips of mine. This is coming from a place of randomness. I literally just jot some things down. Look at me, jotting some things down on a paper and being old school printing out for a video. But honestly, I wanted to talk about this, and literally I grabbed these ideas and concepts within a matter of like 10 minutes. And I was like, let's do a little video with this in mind, because I would love to get into sharing my journey in life and helping out people and discussing things that would make life more easy, because why not? Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if I helped you out in any ways or gave you advice that spoke to you, let me know. I would definitely appreciate that. And perhaps if I get some type of good interactions with this video concept, maybe I'll continue this journey. So we will see. But if you did enjoy, give me a thumbs up. All right, that goes a long way. Your interaction with my channel is really what drives people to come back and helps me gain more of an audience. So that is much appreciated. And while you're here, if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I would love your company. So click the notification bell. That would notify you whenever I upload new content. And also to stay in touch, you can follow my Instagram at @george, where you can catch me on Insta. All my socials will be listed down below in the description box. But until next time, and as always, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And have a great new year. Happy 2025.